back, everybody. See, and I already froze.
Yay! You rock it.
All right.
Okay.
Welcome back, everybody. Today we're in beautiful Headley, BC. If you look behind us, you can see remnants of the old mascot mine up top there, going all the way up to the tip-top peak in behind. Really cool place, Headley. We're actually just heading out to stay at a wreck site
Along the Similkameen River. Check out and try out for the first time our new rooftop tent and our electric cooler and all of our new gear that we got over the past couple of weeks. Super excited.
Very stoked. Yep, you bet. It's going to be really, really fun. So this is the first time that we're going to be using our new rooftop tent. We did not go as traditional as most people do with Capit and Doghouse and all that. We found a new place in Kelowna and they sell a tent from a company called Vickel. V-I-C-K-E-L. And this is a clamshell tent. It is hard shell as well, and very aerodynamic and light. That's why we chose it. And we haven't slept in it yet, but we sat in it, and we thought it was pretty comfortable, but I guess we'll see tonight. So we're gonna set it up now and show you just how easy it is. Very satisfying.
Make sure you do this before you have too many beer.
All right, so as you can see, it was a very easy setup. It only took me about under a minute, even though I had to fumble around a little bit because it's really my first time doing it besides at home. But it's nice and roomy. It's about 6'6" inside. 2-inch foam in there. I think it'll be good. Another really cool thing about this tent, it came with racks, like roof racks on top, so we can strap our kayaks or paddle boards on top when we travel.
Very awesome. Can't wait to try it out later.
Woohoo! Gonna be fun. You know, one of the nice things about going camping this time of year is you get the entire campground basically all to yourself. But yeah, look at this, totally empty. Makes it really extra peaceful now that it's just us.
We don't have... All right.
Okay, funny story, everybody. We had planned on doing salmon over the fire tonight in tin foil with this really great seasoning we bought, and we're really excited for it. We bought this brand new cooler that plugs into the truck and is electric and keeps stuff really cold. So the salmon is still frozen like a rock, like it's really hard. So instead we are doing Spanish rice tonight. And for those of you that have been on our channel before, we actually did a video on this a while back on how to make Spanish rice in the dehydrator. So, here we are.
My mom's Spanish rice.
Carmen's mom's Spanish rice.
Dehydrated.
So this is what we're having for dinner instead of salmon, which would have been really amazing. But Spanish rice is okay.
So we're having our lunch that was supposed to be for tomorrow.
Yes, we'll have salmon for lunch though.
We're gonna have salmon for lunch. It's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be a really nice lunch.
It's gonna be a really nice lunch. So anyway, Spanish rice it is. It's gonna be fantastic.
Woo! Okay, so not salmon, but it's dehydrated Spanish rice. That's what it looks like.
Looks good.
I've already taken out the deoxidizers, takes out the oxygen. We've opened it up. We've got our boiling water. Chilly on the hands.
At least the water's hot.
I know, right? So this is the first time that we have done this one. So I just want to cover it. Oh, that's good. Put this one in there.
Well, it's like any other dehydrated meal you buy. You only put, you know, about a cup of water just to cover the
yeah, just enough
the
to
food
cover
itself,
it.
and then
Because
sucks up all the water.
You don't want it to be too watery, right? So we got our water in there. We're gonna seal the bags back up. And we are gonna leave them for about 6 minutes, and then we'll come back and give them a stir. I'm just gonna shake them up just to get all the seasoning in there. And because it's really cold out right now, it's probably about, I don't know, 2 degrees out right now.
Yeah, I'd say 2 degrees.
So what I'm gonna do is to keep the hot water hot is I'm actually going to, this looks like a good spot. We're just gonna kind of place them by the fire there.
It's gonna keep them nice and hot that way.
Keep them nice and hot that way. And then we'll come back in about 6 minutes, see how they're doing, give it a stir, and then it usually has to take another 6 minutes or so. Each of them take about 12 to 15 minutes to rehydrate. And then we have a nice easy dinner. The nice thing about tonight and having the salmon still frozen, no dishes.
I dislike dishes a lot. It's like what I have to do at home. Like I do dishes. Dishes suck. So I'm all for that. I clean.
You dishes.
I clean.
Yeah. Cook, clean.
So something else I just want to mention. So in the fire right now, we actually got some different type of wood. Where we get our wood from, and yes, we buy wood because we're too lazy to get it ourselves. They're actually really nice people, and they actually cut down a peach tree from a farm, like an orchard that they had a buddy owned, and gave us a bunch of peach wood, and the fire smells really great. Like, I know it's a weird thing to say, but
honestly, that fire smells amazing.
Smelling fire.
It's weird.
It's pretty cool. I like it, and it burns really good too. Okay, so daylight got away from us, so it's a little bit dark, so we're using lights wherever we can.
Ooh, it's hot.
But yeah, our Spanish rice is done, so we're gonna have a look and see how it looks.
Maybe.
If she can get it open.
If I can get, oh, it looks actually really good. Hang on, I'm gonna get a spoon. Let's see. Give it a bit of a, oh, it smells really good.
I can't see it.
Spanish rice.
Looks good.
Meat, cheese, peppers, tomatoes,
oh, if you people could
rice,
smell this, oh my God.
Green pepper. Oh my goodness, that smells so delicious. Yeah,
so that turned out really well.
It really did.
So if you want to know how to make this, go back to our video to make Mom's dehydrated Spanish rice.
Yes, or our website.
Or our website, we'll have that too, www.exploringdirt with Dan and Carm.
I'm glad you know the website.
Yeah, looks good.
Looks good.
Anyway, we're going to have a chow down.
We're going to go and enjoy our dinner, sit by the fire for a little bit. Then we're going to climb into our brand new rooftop tent, try it out for the first time. And
top of the box, right? They say there's 7 portions there. I don't believe it. It's like 1.5, really. This pre-cooked bacon from Costco is really amazing. It only takes like a minute to cook. Very little grease. I like it.
Not to put eggs on.
I like it even better than regular, like the other bacon.
If I can get this egg off of here without it making a mess. Look.
Oh, I could have scrambled it. So if you see behind me here, right down below, there's an old pictograph that, well, who knows how long it's been there for, but an old native pictograph.
And there's one up there that has behind it too.
Another one up top there as well. You can really see it or not, but that's really cool. I've never seen one before.
That's awesome. I just happened to see it as we were driving down the road, and I told Danny I had to stop and go back.
We're actually on the old Dewdney Trail right now.
Yeah.
Which is now the old Headley Highway.
Headley Road, yeah.
Headley Road.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, Carmen just happened to see that out of the corner of her eye, and like, good eye, wow. So we're gonna see if we can find some more of those. Okay, so we lucked out and found another pictograph on the road. Really hard to see that one. Yeah, this one looked like a pretty popular rock. I wonder what all the story is on that. Pretty cool though. Again, Carmen has a great eye. It's really hard to see that. And somebody's living right above it, so I can't even go around and check the other side, unfortunately. But really cool. So wild, driving along, we found another one. And it's hard to believe we saw it all the way from the road because it's actually quite a ways off. Check it out.
It's an animal. It's like
That
a horse
is an
of
animal.
some sort. Or something.
That is so cool. It goes all the way down under here as well. Oh, there's more underneath.
Is there?
Yeah. That's like, I don't know, 2 eyes? I don't know what that is. But look closer at it. Sorry. Oh, that is amazing and cool. Oh my gosh.
That's awesome.
That's the coolest one yet. Looks like some of it here has been chipped off over
Right
time.
here, too.
Because this looks like it used to be either a horse or maybe a caribou or something. Hard to say.
Yeah, part of it's off.
But that definitely is a horse, I'm pretty darn sure.
Horse or a deer.
Yeah. Oh, maybe a deer, yeah. Hunting grounds, perhaps.
Yeah.
There's a truck all the way down there, so how I saw that up there when I was driving, I don't know.
I have no idea because you're kind of blind.
So tonight we are cooking chili over the fire. We bought a new Dutch oven, cast iron, with actually a whole set of cast iron stuff. We were actually in PV Mart a few months ago, right before Christmas. They had a whole set on for like a really good price, so we picked it up.
Back in Kamloops.
And it's our first time actually using it this time. So yeah, we're just gonna prep up now, cut some onions and green peppers up, and get the meat into the pan. Here it is there. We're just seasoning the pan right now because as new cast iron, you have to do that. Ooh, she's hot. Nice.
My oversized sweater, my sleeves are too long. I have to keep pulling them up.
We like our chili fairly hot. We like chili flake in there and lots of cayenne as well. Lots of chili flake and cayenne.
It's a tiny little cutting board.
It's kind of ridiculous.
It's a little bit ridiculous.
But I mean, it fits inside this little case that we got here. We got this at Costco last year, and it has everything you need in one little case. You're never missing anything. Cutting board, utensils, knives, everything. It's cool. Costco, all the good stuff.
Garbage and dishes, that's your duty.
Oh, how I love doing dishes. That's my favorite thing ever.
I know.
But I chose never to learn how to cook properly, so I guess that's my penance.
That's your fault. See?
I cook a mean pierogi, though. Pierogies and sausages, that's like my go-to when Carmen travels. I always make pierogies and sausages with onions and mushrooms and fried up. Man, that is like the best. Fried pierogies, so tasty. Wouldn't trade that for nothing.
Not that there's any bugs out here because it's too bloody cold, but...
I saw one earlier.
Do you know what else works good for this?
That's a handy thing.
Every time I go to the hotel, because I travel a lot for work, right? I get the little, what are they called? The hair things?
Shower cap?
The shower caps, those things. And I take the shower caps home. There's actually some in the bin. Shower caps work great.
Oh.
That was a big onion.
That's a lot of, it's like more onion than meat.
Whatever, we're throwing beans in it this time. Sometimes we put beans in, sometimes you don't. I decided I needed the iron and the protein.
Well, that smells good. I wish you could smell it.
Something about fried onions.
Right?
You just dump that in the fire. Yeah, that's good. And we've got some baked potatoes to go with it that we're going to put on the fire.
Something
Butter
about
and
cooking,
sour cream.
something about cooking over an open fire that's just very relaxing. Hi.
Look at your cooking.
I am cooking. I don't have to do dishes tonight. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, okay. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Chances are he's still doing dishes. According to my daughter's boyfriend, I don't know how to load a dishwasher. Maybe I did it on purpose.
So I'm told that when you do kidney beans, you have to rinse them out.
Oh, it's got all the slimy crap in it.
Isn't that where all the protein is?
No.
All the good stuff's usually in the yucky stuff. Isn't that how that works?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Trying to not get it over the fire. I don't want to put it out.
Still, you know what? This campsite is beautiful. Oh, look, there's a...
Oh, look at all the geese.
Cobra chicken.
They weren't there last night.
No. Yeah, this is like the #1 campsite. We love it here. Should have brought the table closer.
Why is the table way over here?
Like a marathon walk to go get the stuff to bring back. This Dutch oven was the best thing ever.
Yeah, the tomatoes. I don't know if I'm going to need all of the tomato sauce, so.
Tomato paste. I made the mistake of trying that once. Licking the spoon. Don't do that. It's disgusting.
But it is with you and food. It's like, ooh, food. I'm going to try it.
Well, you gotta try everything once in life.
Jeez.
And I'm telling you, if you haven't, don't. It's kind of gross. Yeah, I don't think we need all those, my goodness. It's like a bean chili. It's like cowboy chili almost, because it's got beans in it.
Well, real chili, people will tell you, does not have beans in it. I think that's nice and thick enough.
Yeah.
I don't think it needs anything more than that.
That looks good the way it is. Yep, I agree. Gonna put our chili powder in and cayenne in. And then I think we'll move back to the middle of the fire because it's only cooking on one side right now. Oh, and green pepper.
I like green pepper in my chili.
Me too.
Careful, it's gonna be flame.
And the great thing about this Dutch oven that we bought is, yeah, you can use it on top of, you know, campfires like this when you're at provincial sites and rec sites. But when you're...
Not all rec sites have this though. Like, this is unusual.
It's true. So a lot of times we actually have a tripod that we use instead that it hangs off of, and there's a grate on there too that we use to cook burgers and steaks and such on. So really, we can make this anywhere. And I know that people know how to make chili, but everybody makes their chili different. So in case you're curious how we make ours, you can go to our website, which will be on the screen right about now. And you can look it up. We'll have it on there for you, along with our dehydrated meals that we've done.
Yeah,
And
slowly continue to add to those.
Yeah, we'll be adding to those as time goes, as we make stuff. And
right now there's 2 beef jerky recipes. One
Spanish
for original,
rice.
one for like a sweet and spicy jerky, and which I brought with us, by the way.
Oh, you did?
I brought some jerky, yeah.
Oh.
That's why we made it.
We should have had that instead of chips today.
And yeah, that would have been better for us. Yeah, and Spanish rice, what we had for dinner last night. That recipe's on the website too.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. I think we could put the lid on and let it sit for a bit.
Perfect. So anyway,
Let it cook.
go check out our website, learn how to make chili, amongst other things. And
I'm gonna go clean some potatoes and get them ready to put on here.
that's smoky. All right, we're moving on. So one of the favorite things we have when we go camping too is fired potatoes. Sometimes you're lucky and potatoes cook really good. Sometimes it'll fall into the fire and you can't eat them. That happened to us once.
Well, these ones are okay.
They
These
actually
ones,
go
if
in
they
the
fall
fire.
into the fire, it doesn't matter. It's the little baby potatoes that I do with peppers and all kinds of seasonings.
There's one time we were cooking potatoes on the fire like that, and the grate, for whatever reason that we were cooking on, it has a split in the middle, and it opened, and it went like this, and the potatoes went sliding into the fire. Both of our backs were turned, and we're like, what is that sound? Oh.
That was our potatoes.
Yeah.
So we ended up having dehydrated mac and what did we have? Chili mac that night.
Chili mac that night.
Yeah. See? So, and I always do an extra potato.
Oh yeah.
Because the
worms.
worst thing is you cut into the middle and it's got a worm in the middle.
Disgusting.
And then one person doesn't have a potato and Dan doesn't like to share. So
I would share in that case.
you don't like to share.
I totally would.
So always do extra. And normally I'd put them right in the fire, but we did not bring our giant tongs.
Oh.
So
Oops.
they're going up here.
So that, when we drop the potatoes in, that's forever known as the potato incident for us. Now, there's another story we have.
Oh, the chili
The
incident.
chili incident, and we will keep people unnamed on this one because...
It was not me and it was not Dan. And we brought chili. We were all camping together. There's a whole bunch of us.
We'll just say there was drinking involved and people fighting over the chili.
The
literally.
leftover cold chili
Yeah.
with buns, no spoons, and eventually just scooping in with their hands, eating the leftover chili.
It was fantastic.
That is forever known as
would-
a chili incident. And I think that happened like
15 years
15
ago?
years ago.
I would love to post pictures of that, but the people involved would never speak to us again. Okay, so we're gonna take a check on this chili now to see how it looks.
I'm gonna fill up my wine and sit and chill for a bit.
All right, here we go. Oh, it's bubbling nice. Look at that. All those flavors just cooking right in. All right, well, we're gonna let that simmer over the fire, enjoy a beverage, and watch the river.